got the left loonies.
I can't hear you. Off my campus. I can't hear you. Off my campus.
Guys, exit out this way.
Look who's getting the protection here, folks. They're protecting the Looney Tunes. Well, I guess they can say that because they don't want no violence to break out. Yeah, the Loonies are in Illinois too.
All the way inside, guys. Yep.
The Looney Tunes.
All the way inside, guys. Either side, yeah. Either side.
It looks like. See what's going on in the Chris out here, folks. Shutting down shop.
Let's meet up the car because he hasn't found us this whole time. He's waiting for us there. Oh, yeah, because where else are
What's going on, good people? I'm down here at the campus looking like a student down here. Yes, sir. Down here, as you can see. Wow, he has a swastika right there. See a swastika. That dude right there. Right there.
Oh, hi.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
You're a great example, brother.
Appreciate it. Yes. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And not afraid to be one either.
Right.
Got the police there making sure no chaos breaks out, because it can happen from either side. They have to protect the Looney Tunes, folks. Looney Tunes need protection too, okay? Looney Tunes need protection too. But the event is over with now. It went really well. I got to go up there, and I don't know how they're going to post or whatever like that, but I did actually do it as a surprise to them. It's going to be a surprise. Had no idea that it was going to be, I was going to be in the line to ask a question. So I just wanted to do it just to make a statement, whatever. But pretty much everybody's down here has been pretty nice, and it's been pretty cool. So I'm getting ready to head back. I wish that it was a way, as y'all can see those ones over there being protected right there? The group of folks right there, the police are protecting them right there. But I wish it was a way that we could converse with them and talk with them, but I doubt that's going to happen though, because most likely people like that don't want to listen to sound, don't want to listen to sound reason. So it's a good chance that we won't be able to talk with them, because I just would like to know, you know, if they're holding up signs and everything like that, it's easy to do that. But if you're not able to question them on why they believe what they believe, is absolutely just is practically pointless. So if you even walk towards them or even want to ask any questions of them, as you can see what the police are doing, they're telling people to go around them. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? But if you appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. See, no matter what, I guess if you walk towards them, they think that you might serve as a threat or something, so they're telling you to walk around them. As you can see, police doing a good job down there, guys, regardless of which side. They're there to do their job, just to make sure, because in an event like this, let's keep it real, they are, look at my man with the flag right there. Oh, yeah. Darn right. Oh, yeah. Darn right. But, but that's what they're supposed to do, though. Like, if you came to an event where there were a bunch of liberals doing things there, it would be the same exact thing there. You know what I mean? Like, you would want to know, you would want them to have protection as well. You know what I mean? Like, if you came to an event where there were a lot of people that might be of the opposite, you would want the police there to protect that minority. That's going to be there too. So let's just keep it real. So it's just in case, because they don't want them to be attacked or anything like that. So if you're walking towards that way, they just want you to kind of go around them, which is what they should be doing. So they're doing a good job, though. That's one way to keep the peace, though, honestly. They're just keeping the peace, making sure nothing breaks out. So that's a good thing. Yep. As you can see, it's nothing like what B. Tatum had to go through or anything like that. So they're just making sure nothing happens, though, which is absolutely wonderful in my opinion. So. But it would be a good thing just to kind of, be able to ask questions or anything like that in regards to why they feel the way they feel. But as you can see, they got their signs up representing their signs right there, see? Very nice people. Oh, don't do them like that. I got a legit question. I have a legit question for real though. I've never. Who is that? I'm dead serious. Like,
Well, you would know if you were
no, who?
Do not have our permission to take photos here.
I'm not taking a photo, and this is public. By the way, who is I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Who is John Pork? I'm dead serious. Wait, say that again.
He's a revolutionary unjustly detained in Guantanamo Bay.
His name is John Pork.
I got it on Instagram right now.
And what did he? Wait, you said that. You said. You said that. She said that too fast. She said he's what now?
Unjustly detained without trial.
John Pork was unjustly detained
At Guantanamo Bay.
This is a victim. He has been arrested. He was unproperly arrested and taken to Guantanamo.
Is this a joke, man? No, I'm being serious. No, I'm talking about the face. I mean, is that a filter? Like, what does he look like for real? I want.
Sorry, y'all, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
Are y'all serious about this? Yeah. I have never in my life heard about this.
Yeah.
Guys, y'all that are online right now, have y'all heard of John Pork? I have no idea. Y'all know me. I've never heard of that. And you said that he was unjustly.
He was unjustly imprisoned without due process. Without due process guaranteed under the Constitution.
You got like more. He's literally just a guy.
Like, did he have his face cosmetically?
No, that's just the way he was born.
Are y'all serious? I'm not trying to laugh or nothing. Like, if he was seriously, he seriously looked like that? Bro, I've never. Well, guys, y'all know that that's going to be something that I'm definitely going to be covering on the channel and everything like that. I've never heard of this guy. They said that he was unjustly detained at Guantanamo Bay. And yeah, this might be something I might be looking into though. So yeah, I've seen him. I've seen a lot of people yelling his name and everything like that. I just did not know what they were talking about. I thought that was like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like that might y'all. You sure y'all not trolling? No. Like, this is a legit y'all. Well, y'all, there y'all have it. They say his name is John Pork, and apparently he's been detained illegally, whatever like that. So y'all know who John Pork is?
He sounds delicious. That's all I can say. He sounds like a meal that I would love to enjoy.
I think he got freed earlier this morning, and I had him for breakfast.
Actually, for Easter, we do John Pork. Like we do a ham. We do ham for Easter. So
Man,
sounds delicious.
they are. I mean, have y'all never heard of it though for real?
John Pork?
John Pork.
I've seen the brain rot TikTok memes where the dude shows up and he like flips through pages. That's the first thing.
But is he supposed to be like real? Like I don't know if that's a filter or what, man. But
I don't know. It's like
there
a
is
meme.
no.
I think.
It's a real person.
It's a meme.
It's a real person that they put in pink shoes.
Man. Y'all mind answering the question?
Yeah.
This is not no trap. I'm dead serious. I'm a real dude. Who is that John Pork person for real?
Okay.
Like keep it real now.
See, I don't even know myself, but I just know that it's a meme or something like that, and it's like blocking that other side. So,
I got dude. He's on video. It's going on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, okay.
He legitimately told me that dude is real. Like the way the dude knows.
it's a pig. It's literally a meme from TikTok. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. I sat here and asked legitimately. I said, "Is this a real person?" They was like, "Dude was like he was born that way or something like that."
Bro, I could have sworn he's on TikTok. It's like a meme though.
All I be asking, trust me, a lot of us can be on the different sides of the track and everything like that, but I like having real conversations. But like when I see
Is he on TikTok? Is he on TikTok? Oh my God!
The guy right there.
I seen this man on TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok famous.
Never mind, you can't even. We appreciate it. We'll wait for you.
What's up with the swastika sign? Oh, I don't like Nazis either.
Yeah. You gotta read this part.
That's an important top part, I would say, yeah. Definitely want to see that.
F-U-C-K Nazis. Y'all see that? F-U-C-K Nazis. Who is John Pork? Wait a minute. How y'all all stand together? They know who he is, but y'all
I
don't?
actually don't know. Everybody tried to.
Oh, okay, I see. Just supporting the cause. I got you. Hate won't make America great. It's facts. He doesn't even go here. He has no college degrees.
Hey, free John Pork, bro.
Y'all
Free John Pork.
Free John Pork!
Where is John?
He's in Guantanamo Bay. Bro, I thought he was dead.
He's unfairly interned and he was
That's what they've been trying to tell us, man, this whole time.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't
Wasn't that story part of the whole not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin?
Yeah, something like that. Something along those lines.
Which house did John Pork build? Was he? I mean, when the straw brick, the wood? Which house?
Yeah, he was after that.
Hey, are we freeing the fucking thing?
Like you hear stuff, you see stuff on the internet, you hear things, and you want to they were dead serious. Y'all, they are dead serious about this John Pork dude, y'all.
Just trying to watch basketball, man. And stupid fucking kid, man. Fucking immediately, man.
Well, the police are gone, y'all, so.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day. I'll do my best. Y'all have a good day. Oh, man. Look at her go.
I wave the lashes.
Yeah, for real. Hey, I'm trying those Ozempic, all right? We'll get it.
Hey, y'all better stop because if she blink, hats gonna fly off and everything from them lashes.
One thing, talk, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
But where I end up on tag.
I went viral for speaking out against CRT at the school.
I've seen you before. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
And they hate when I show up. They absolutely hate when I show up.
How's it going?
Yep, that's live streaming on YouTube right now. Like I have legit conversation with people that think opposite, but I just be want to know the real deal, and they are dead serious about this John Pork person. Bro, that's alarming.
This is a big deal.
It's a fucking brain rot, my guy.
That's alarming, man.
I think it's funny that these John Pork people actually infiltrated this whole like Democrat thing going on over here. That's fucking hilarious.
Can you shout out my brother over there?
Shout out to go ahead, shout him out.
You can, because it means more. Because I'm a no one.
Who's your brother?
Last name Owners, first name's Gabe.
Gabe Owners.
Yeah.
Gabe Owners, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. You oh, they got me. They got me. Y'all, they got me. Y'all see, they got me, man.
Shout out Gabe, bro.
I love it, though. I love it. I love it, y'all.
Shout out Gabe.
Y'all didn't even catch that. Somebody, Clyde, you said you screen recorded that? Yeah.
You gotta clip that.
Yeah, I'm definitely clipping that, putting that on Bloomington. He got me. That's what my sons do to me. A lot of people don't believe that. I got son 23 years old and another one 21.
Sketch fell for it too, though. He got Sketch with that one.
He did?
Yeah, you know Sketch?
Sketch?
Yeah, like the streamer, he plays like video games.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. My sons don't watch him.
He got
You got Sketch with that? He gonna be known for that. I'm about to shout my brother out. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Fleeing. Yes, I do. I have a 23-year-old son and a 21-year-old son.
Hey, good to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Likewise. Most of them walk off asking, "Who is John Pork?" Anybody? You know who John Pork is? You don't? You sure? Do you eat pork? Guys, this is kind of scary that they are trying to figure out who John Pork is. I wonder if this woman that's holding up a sign, hers says, "Hands off of trans kids." Hands off of trans kids. Who is John Pork?
I have no idea.
You don't? You was with the group of them that was saying it though.
Yeah, I think it was just like more of a distraction and get like people to like see us back there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Doing it for, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay, I appreciate it. Have a good one. Guys, who is John Pork? Do y'all know who John Pork is? Nobody? No?
You can go ask him who John Pork was.
You know who John Pork is?
No idea.
You don't know who John Pork is? You never heard of him?
No.
Like that shirt, man.
Appreciate it.
One bite, everybody knows the rules. Bar stool.
He's at Guantanamo.
Well, yeah, he's at Guantanamo. So John Pork is in Guantanamo, everybody. He's in.
You gave a good talk.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man.
That was a great conversation.
Absolutely, man.
I'm the vice
Appreciate
president of the Turning Point chapter here. Thank you for coming
Oh,
out.
okay, yeah. I was trying. I was rushing, but I was trying to get with Bloomshine in to figure out where you guys were going to be. I was like, I could have just went over there and chilled.
Insurrection Radio, and that was bogus.
I
They had. How about to say that? They probably didn't. They probably Kirk didn't probably preset that up.
No,
so.
I was standing right there, and you got David and Kat trying to get in.
I don't have control over that. That's
Huh?
Charlie's team.
From Cities
From Cities
92.9.
92.9.
They actually play Charlie
Bloomshine.
Kirk.
Yeah, all the time.
We all call him Insurrection Radio.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, Cat.
I don't have control over that.
No, I know y'all didn't. I know y'all had nothing to do
I
with
was
that.
hoping
Yeah, I
to
got
pick him
this
off
side.
the air for a week.
Oh, nice.
Because I can, there's a thing, like, I can get my hat signed, I can buy a signed hat, but I can't get this signed.
Nope.
So
Nope.
That's what it means so much.
That's what's up, man. Y'all with Turning Point, you said?
Yeah,
The
vice
college.
president of the
Well, you was oh my God, I forget who they were. Kev and the other guy.
Kevin Ferris.
Kevin Ferris?
Yeah, Kevin Ferris, and it was the other guy. I forget his name. He's not here no more. He moved back home, but I think he was part of it too.
I know that we had a president who said some really anti-Semitic things and kind of screwed us over for a few years. But now with this event,
People up there that said some really
we acknowledge that it happened, and obviously we don't condone it. And obviously, because
Right.
myself and I don't know, our president is somewhere around here. I can't tell you where. He's wearing like a salmon colored shirt. And
No,
so
that's the right thing to do,
He's
man.
president. I'm vice president. We can't deny it happened. It did, but we hope that with us as new leadership, we're both freshmen, that we can lead this chapter.
Nice. What other events do y'all host?
A lot of, so we have bi-weekly meetings just talking about just general, like, okay, conservative policy, stuff like this, what's happening. This was the biggest event we'll ever have, ever. We had Desi Anderson.
Not with that attitude.
Desi, yeah, Desi is a good friend of mine.
We had Desi here last Wednesday here talking about kind of stuff that's happened. Pat, this is your water bottle. He left it.
Yeah, Desi, she's a good friend of mine. Her and her husband Nate.
Yeah, we talked with her a lot. She gave us a really nice presentation, like what's happening around Lono, McLean County. I think it's their exact term. And next semester we're trying to get Riley Gaines here at some point, or next year Riley Gaines at some point. I love Riley. I think she's great. I think she appeals more to the female audience.
Right.
Charlie Kirk's, obviously a bunch of dudes who knew it, but I feel like Riley Gaines would also could be good publicity here. And I think that this counted, minus the Gamify Circus, as the biggest RSO throne event. So that's what I'm saying. And then Ben here in the Salmon is our chapter president here.
I'm live streaming.
Nice.
I'm live streaming. And you say you are...
I'm Ben. I'm president of Turning Point.
President? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Ty.
Nice to meet you, man.
Ty.
And so...
I'm sure you met Matt already. Great guy.
Yeah.
Debatable. We'll see.
Sometimes great guy.
Y'all don't ever do events where y'all have your own little table out there?
We do.
We do. We were out here just...
Almost every day last week.
Pretty much, yeah. We were out there. We did basketball. We were doing with a dunk and a socialism, is what they called it. But yeah, there's a basketball. We're usually tabling a Wadi, just because Illinois weather sucks, and the wind.
Yes, it's
we all know it. We all know it. So we're always tabling usually in Wadi, but we try to get
I'll show
outside.
some pictures and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
My phone's dead. That's what.
Okay. Y'all don't ever had the table to where how he had it set up there? Where y'all
like
can
this.
have a little thing where you
So far, no. I like to sometime.
Yeah,
we just get legit this semester, so we're trying to figure out stuff to do next semester.
Okay.
We're young, but we have big plans or something. So whatever.
Something like that. Yeah. There you go.
That's a good way to get. That's a really good way to get them talking and everything like that, though. So. Yeah, do y'all pay attention to cities 92.9 and all that? Do y'all watch listen to them?
I can't say that I do. No, we probably should. But
I do not.
No, just listen to me. It'll be a nice.
Thank you. I'll see you around.
It can be a nice means of getting y'all on there and talk about events that way they can put it out there.
For sure. Definitely,
like
reach out to us on the Instagram. I run the Instagram personally, but anything you say to me, I'm gonna tell him. So.
Y'all in contact with the local GOP and all them, Connie Beard and Dennis and all that?
Yeah, pretty much.
We are,
okay.
I mean, either way, they're always one email, text away. They always want to work. I mean, I'm sure they don't want to work with us.
You said they would or wouldn't?
I'm saying would. No,
I'm about to say they would. I'm like, yeah.
The Democrats even not so.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I got out here too.
Yeah.
Take it. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it.
Yeah, amazing.
Jonathan,
good event.
Great.
Good
I'll
event.
give you a hug too, even though you're not.
Yeah, you guys took care of business.
I got to head on,
guys, and God bless.
All right. Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Likewise, man. Likewise.
Y'all
did a good job
on a radio podcast. Talk to me. We'll figure it out.
And y'all, is it? You guys are local here. That's
Yeah. We're part of the ISU chapter.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, nice to meet you.
You too. You too.
Yeah. What's the time. What's that? I guess come over here. I got your stuff.
All right, so it is what it is, folks. I couldn't. I can't put my hand on it. Like I'm so confused. I'm not confused. I take that back. I lied. I'm not confused. It's more like it's disheartening. And as you guys can see, well, I turned the video off at a certain point whenever questions was coming at towards us, whatever. But that was for another time. I couldn't hold the phone and do all that. I didn't trust anybody to. I didn't trust no one to actually hold on to the phone and record me or anything like that. So I wasn't going to take that risk because it could be someone who is completely, don't care too much for me or anything like that. So they can easily take the phone and like hand it off to somebody, and this, the phone works its way through the crowd. But there were some, I don't want to say threats. It was nothing like that, but it was kind of like getting there. And like I told you guys the other day, I told the same thing to them. I said, we can talk and have a cordial conversation or anything like that, but the biggest thing is that as long as you're not being touched, that's it.
Yeah, you remember me? I was right next to you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Did you hear that thing about them talking about John Pork?
Yeah.
I'm serious. I got it on my video. They legitimately think that that's a real person. Like I was like, I seriously like, no, I'm being completely honest. Is that a real person? And the dude is like, yeah, but then I had to back because he started like, when he was talking, he was sloshing out thick mucus and stuff. And
yeah, they're saying something about Tim Cheese too.
I don't know anything.
I have no idea.
It's weird. It's loonies.
Complete loonies. No, your story's awesome, man.
No, I appreciate it, man.
Awesome.
Appreciate it. Now it's quiet area. The funny thing about it is that a lot of them, like, whenever I got up and spoke, I couldn't hold my phone and everything when I was in front of Charlie, when I was with Charlie Kirk. But whenever I got up there and spoke, they all kind of like gasped when they saw me with the backpack on. See that? They thought I was a college student. So afterwards, it was all this, dude, you got a 23-year-old son? You got a 23-year-old son? You have a 21-year-old son? Oh my God, dude, I thought that you were like 26, 27 years old. Black don't crack. But anyway, folks, it's pretty much over. And the reason why y'all see me walking right now on the campus is because I wasn't going to park in the designated area that they wanted me to park in. No. If I park in the designated area, that means some of these folks might know where I'm parked at and something might happen to my vehicular. So absolutely not. So it turned out really good. Charlie and them are on their way to Champaign now to go to the U of I. I thought about going there just to get some more footage, whatever like that, but probably not now. Probably not. So, one of the reasons why I'm recording right now too is because if there are any youngins calling themselves trying to follow me, I'm gonna have them on camera. But see, I know the city pretty well, so I parked in a distinct area, right? And if I happen to go to this area and this particular person is following me, y'all might hear a whole bunch of just saying. But at the same time, I told you guys before, when I went live the other day, I made it known to the ones who showed up here that they can say what they want to me. They can say all kinds of names and things like that. But one thing they're not going to do, just don't put your hands on me. And thank God, guys, I'm being honest. Thank God it didn't come to that. So, just filibustering here. Charlie Kirk did really good. It was ridiculous that you can't even imagine how fast, like 2.5 hours or anything like that can two and a half hours can go by so fast when people are in the line and asking questions. Some of y'all were there whenever another question was being asked. Quite funny though. I gotta be real with y'all. I would have thought there would have been more black opposition, so to speak. You feel me? I thought there would have been more black opposition, but I think actually in the crowd, in the line to ask a question, the only other, I only seen like 3 black guys, and then there was one black girl, and what they do is they ask them, do you have an agreement? Do you have an agreement question or statement, or do you have a debate question? And so if there's anybody that had like a debate question, they would move a lot of them to the front of the line, because I guess one of the biggest setups they want to do, of course, is to get those moments. But the debate questions got pushed to the front of the line. So it was pretty cool that towards the part, he didn't know this, but I surprised him by going up there and told him a little bit about myself. And I told him how, I said, can you tell me as a black man how I was able to, come from the streets of Chicago, go to Decatur, Illinois, come from a single parent home to eventually almost a no parent home and get where I am right now and do what I'm doing. And of course, I said, can you tell me how I was able to do that with all the systemic racism? And so, of course, it was a nice little way of him just to point out a whole bunch of, you know, bunch of nonsense that people come up there with, because there was a black guy that got up there before I went. He got up there and he was all for it. And if any of you guys were in here during that live, I'm pretty sure you guys all saw it when that black guy got up there, and he literally was. It's so messed up because this black dude, this black guy, he was talking and acting like we were literally in the 60s. Like he was talking like we were in the 60s. He was all, you know how hard it is for us to get in college? And Charlie pretty much was like, well, how did you get into college right now? Did the dude gonna say, you know how hard it would have been to get a full-ride scholarship in the 1950s? And then Charlie goes, oh, wait a minute. Charlie goes, oh, wait a minute. You got a scholarship? You going to school for free? He gonna say, that's besides the point. No, it's not, Negro. And so then, of course, Charlie Kirk asked him, and y'all probably, I don't know, if Charlie Kirk posts the video, I hope y'all see it, because you're going to hear my voice in the background, okay? You're going to hear my voice in the background. Charlie Kirk said, tell me right now. Wait. We got somebody holding a sign right here. Yeah. Is that dude real?
We're for real about this. We're for real about
Is he a real person?
No, that's a pig.
So I mean, he's not a real human? Oh man, so y'all just trolling.
No, we had the real rally.
But he's not real though, right?
He's real in our hearts. He's real in our heart.
They are seriously loony for real. Y'all just heard that, didn't you? They are, wow. I really believe that they actually, I mean, honestly, they obviously suffer from some type of mental illness, because it's a made up person apparently, but they believe in it so much. His name is John Pork. I'm sorry. Woo! Is that a Newfoundland? Yeah. Wow, that is beautiful. Man. Guys, y'all just hear what that dude just said? Did y'all just hear what he said? Guys, I'm gonna do a lot of clipping in this video here, right? I'm gonna do a lot of clipping in this video that y'all watching right now. I'm gonna play it later because when they were down there doing their protest, and I literally asked them who John Pork is, and they said it's a legit person that they said it's a legit person. Just saying. It's a legit person that is bro, man, you cannot make this stuff up. They say it's a legit person that's in Guantanamo Bay. I'm going to seriously clip this video up, and I will have a conversation with anybody. But what we're gonna do, I'm going to clip this video up in such a way, and I'm gonna show y'all, you're gonna see that I was being genuine in asking who this person was, right? I was being completely genuine and asking who this John Pork person was. And that, I don't know, this y'all, this guy that was telling me about John Pork and John Pork this, and they illegally trumped them, got him down to Guantanamo Bay, and they legitimately, they were like crazy for real. They were like, and that's what's crazy, is that the dude was like legitimately for real. Absolutely crazy. And now you just seen the other guy just sit there and tell me he lives in their heart. So I don't know, y'all. I just don't understand why they would need to come up with an imaginary person that don't exist, and they're protesting. And so they were making up this John Pork person to protest Trump. So the reason why that is strange, weird, and I guess you could say it can be a little bit dangerous is that they're doing exactly what the media does. Like, these folks are legitimately programmed, right? To where they just make up lies, make up names, and they're back there protesting. And here I am being sincere and asking what's going on. And they are like answering like legit. There's like, oh, he got this, he got that, this is what happened to him. And he got, and they were legitimately, guys, they were legitimately back there screaming and yelling to free John Pork. And the fact that they just made it completely up out of thin air, and they're using that as their talking point to go against Trump being a fascist or being an authoritarian or totalitarianist. They made this thing up, and they all formed back there. And what's crazy about it is that it's sad, because then you got the police back there protecting them. And I mean, it was just so weird, man. I mean, they all stick together, I can tell you that. And again, guys, I'm being dead serious when I say this right here. I'm being real serious when I say this. I find it to be very, very sad that those young people do that, but it's something that's deeper than that. They're using that, making up lies, making up this John Pork person, coming up with a story about it, and then to be able to congregate together and do a protest, when all it is, they just want social interaction. That's it. It's sad. I'm just being real with you guys. I get along with a lot of people. All of them, as you guys seen, if y'all watched me when I first started doing this, all of them seem to be very socially awkward and even socially looking. And then a few of them were not the cleanest looking. But what they get out of doing what they're doing is a sense of togetherness. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. It's very sad that they got to do it, because if they were to go out and be amongst, I mean, I hate to say normal, but if they were to go out and be amongst other people per se, nobody would pay them any attention. Nobody would look twice at them, because like I told you guys, I'm keeping it real. They dressed weird, they looked weird, and so most people that would see them out and about would just like, and keep on moving. I mean, imagine me walking, and I just go, and I just keep going. That's what most people do to them. So it's like they want to be seen, and they want to be, don't think of this in a weird, creepy way. They want to be seen. They want to be touched, like human interaction, whether it's a pat on the shoulder. They want that. They want attention, and they're not getting it. So in order for them to get it, they have to come up with an imaginary person like John Pork, who was illegally taken, and he's in Guantanamo Bay. I legitimately told them, I said, although we may have disagreements on what we are on the political spectrum, I said I will look into that story to see what's going on there. And man, y'all, that's sad. And you know, want to tell you something else too? It's sad and it's scary. It's sad and it's scary, because what I gotta keep it real. The sisters, the black girls, they were like, Just look, these black girls that was with that same group of people, they got the same type of social awkwardness. They got the same type of quirks that those other white guys did. And when I asked the sisters, hey, who is John Pork? They're like, John Pork? They was like, I really don't know. I just know that those guys over there feel strongly about John Pork, and I really don't know who John Pork is, but people need to keep their hands off of trans kids. I said, no one should be touching on anybody's kids. So, guys, if, in a way, let's keep it real. In a way, I let them know. I told them. I said, I legitimately have empathy for you guys. And guys, I'm gonna do a video later on today. I'm gonna show videos that I did live, whatever, and I'm gonna do some talking over it. But this is what I tell people. That's why people say, hey, even though Ty voted for Trump, this is what, like, a lot of these people said this down there. They said, even though Ty voted for Trump, even though Ty comes off being conservative, none of those people that's down there that was at this place protesting, none of them can say that I did not have genuine empathy towards them. And how can you not have empathy towards people like that? Because something is wrong with them. Like, seriously, something is wrong with them. A few of them came to me and was like, hey, I saw you on the internet and I hate the things that you say. I said, things like what? Just all the stuff you say about, like, gay people. I said, be specific. What have I said about gay people? Like, you think that gay people all have mental issues? I said, well, do you think they have mental issues? No. I said, well, why don't you think they have mental issues? They're just being who they are. I said, now that's where I disagree with you at. They're not being who they are. I said, they're not. I said, what is that animal that's in Africa? It's a big cat, and it's a male, and he has a big mane. He said, it's a lion. I said, are you sure? He said, yeah. I said, how do you know that the lion is a lion? I said, did the lion tell you that? I said, does the lion knows that it's a lion? So then this, his group of friends came over there. Hey, what are you saying to him? Look, he's not being attacked, y'all, so calm down. Calm down. I said, I asked your friend a question. I said, I asked him what I just told y'all. I said, so after you to that, and they answered the question too. They said, it's a lion. I said, what type of lion? They said, it's a male lion. I said, how do you know? They said, because the male lions have manes. I said, did the lion tell y'all that? Well, no. I said, well, how do you know it's a lion? And how dare you call a lion when the lion never told you that it was a lion? How dare you misappropriate? Not only are you misappropriating that lion's gender, but you are misappropriating that lion species. The lion never said that he was a lion. He never gave you permission to call him a lion. He never gave you permission to call him a him. Yeah, but that's different because they're animals. But don't y'all tell us that in biology that we're all animals? See, what I do, I mean, guys, if y'all were there, I had people around me and I told them, I said, y'all don't try to, ooh, he got y'all. I said, don't do that because I'm not doing it for that. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because, guys, some of these people have been legitimately brainwashed and deceived to where nobody questioned them like I questioned them. And so then the guy, and a few of them, they was like, well, you know what? You got a point. I guess I can concede to your point. Now look, I'm not making fun of them. Y'all know me. Whenever I talk how somebody else talk, I imitate them. Like right now, if I was to say to you guys, Donald Trump said, all of you are gonna get out. We're all gonna do it. Tariffs are working. Give it time. I'm not making fun of Trump. I'm just imitating what Trump did and how he said it, whatever like that. So when I'm imitating what these people and what these kids were saying to me, I'm not making fun of them. I'm just imitating them. But that's what he said. He was like, I understand. I see your point. I can see to that. I said, so tell me, I said, how do you know when you said you don't like what I said about the LGBTQ and I said they have a mental illness, right? I said, what would you say if by some miraculous quick evolution, if a lion was able to come out and speak? I said, if that lion came out and spoke to you and said, I'm a giraffe, I said, would you believe that lion? He said, well, no, that's silly. I said, so why should I believe anybody else that claim that there's something that they're not? And he said, you know, I can see. And he just shook my hand. He shook my hand, and he shook my hand, and he crossed his arms, and him and his socially awkward friends, they all just kind of walked off. And then it was like, what is the name of your channel again? I was like, it's called Modern Renaissance Man. I was like, I would love to have you guys on there to talk about it. It was like, no, we don't agree on. I said, no, we don't agree on the LGBTQ stuff. I said, but it don't mean that we don't agree on like education or what do you think is the best type of, degree a person should get. We could talk about other things. We don't have to talk about the things we disagree on. And they took my card and they subscribed to my channel. So that's why I tell people all the time, it's not about trying to get in there and so-called destroy them or anything like that. I'm in there for a real conversation. I'm in there trying to come to a conclusion and leave it at that. So anyway, guys, I'm home right now, home base rather, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. And again, I'm going to chop the live video up, and then we're going to go from there, okay? Appreciate it, guys. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.